All right. We are live. I think we're live. Yeah, we're fucking live. Sup, mofos? You know who it is. I don't want to do all this introduction shit today, guys. My throat's been killing me. I got a tight SCM muscle. It's fucking with my lyrics. Fucking. So I ain't gonna be talking for 3 or 4 or 5 hours a day. We're gonna do maybe a couple of hours. And this is a midday stream. It's on a fucking Tuesday, so I expect half of y'all to come in after the stream to do the watching. But I'm still gonna do my thing. I ain't gonna complain like a chicken wing. It is what it is. I hope you all have been having a good couple of weeks, and I hope you all are enjoying the content that I have been putting out and everything of that nature. So today, the topics will be scrolling at the bottom of the stream. I'm gonna try to stick to those topics as well. I'm gonna do a little bit of reaction to a couple of videos, give my 2 cents, and then we're gonna go from there. First things first, I just got a question for the San Antonio Spurs. Listen, can somebody tell me what the fuck happened in game 5? I don't care about the young team. I don't care about it being it was experience versus youth and all that. San Antonio had the lead in every fucking game. Double digit leads. The biggest being game 4, if I recall. The biggest. And I just want to know what happened. Okay, Victor Wembanyama, when it came down to be clutch, couldn't hit a free throw. I don't know what the Aaron Fox was doing, and I'm gonna talk about him in a second because, in my humble opinion, he cost y'all the fucking goddamn series. Spurs. He cost y'all. He couldn't hit a basket if he was standing under the basket and wasn't nobody around him. Just air balls, fucking air balls, all day, every day. Okay. The horrible pass in game 3 or game 4, I believe it was. No, it was game 2 to Castle from Wembanyama didn't make sense. In game 2, honestly, Wembanyama, had he made just a couple free throws, they would have won that game. And then in game 4, you got them up by 29 points at the half. And then you let the Knicks just come storming back. And then you going for threes. Every fucking shot was a missed three. You did the same damn thing in game 5. Same exact thing in game 5. Spurs came out fighting, took the lead, and then when it came down to win the game, I don't know why y'all can keep Harper in there. You put the Aaron Fox in there, and the Aaron Fox he's trying to get his highlight reel. He's trying to shoot threes, can't hit shit. Wembanyama trying to shoot threes. He did good start, but he did crappy in the second half. Y'all let Jalen Brunson put 45 points on y'all. Then Stephen A. Smith had to eat his words. He said he wasn't going to be shit when they picked him up, and he was the reason why they won the goddamn championship. Not so much Towns and him. It OG, right, with that fucking amazing game winning rebound, right, assist that made a basket from the 2-point that Towns missed. But Jalen Brunson played y'all the entire series. The man had like 10 fucking free throws. I mean, it's like the Spurs wasn't trying to win shit. It's like the Spurs say, you know what? Fuck it, it's the Knicks fairy tale. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories going around. I'm not one of those guys. You went out there and you played and you win. You played good the first half. You come out third quarter. That's when the transition happened. Fourth quarter, you fall off a cliff. You remind me of my Falcons out here. You start strong. Third quarter, you start waxing and waning. Fourth quarter, you fall off the fucking cliff. It's like you're having sex and you're grooving real good. And then midway through, guys, you think you're getting your woman there. And then when it's time to go into the fourth quarter to get her into the end zone to make her score a touchdown, you have a safety, which I'm trying to use nice terms. That means you got scored too soon. You went end zone opposite way, and now you flaccid. You couldn't finish. Pretty much you pre-ejaculated before the job was done. Now you just a limp noodle. You start off strong, and then it went limp in the fourth quarter. You just teased everybody, is what the fuck I'm getting at. And it was pathetic. The Spurs should have beat the Knicks 4-1, 4-0. Every game. Maybe game two. Game two, they got their cheeks clapped. But the first game 3, 4, and 5, it wasn't no excuse for why. Well, they won game 3. But the first 2 games, they could have won. Game 2, bad pass. Game 3, they beat the Knicks outright. Game 4 and game 5, I have no idea. It's like they were just shooting threes for no apparent reason at all. So congrats to the Knicks. Stephen A. Smith compared their drought to the Cowboys drought. And honestly, the Cowboys drought ain't been that long, and I hate the Cowboys. Yeah, I got a Sprite, guys. Sorry about the green screen. Got Sprite. Air it out. But congrats to the Knicks. New York, avoid New York like the plague for the next couple days. They got their fucking parade this Thursday. Avoid it like the plague. It's chaos up there. The theme of this live stream is about chaos and how chaos live in the shadows. They was throwing eggs at Wembanyama. There was a Spurs fan that went inside a mall that tried to fight out like a whole bunch of Knicks fans. Like, it's chaos going on right now. You had the UFC at the White House. I'm going to talk about that. I can't remember who it was that called Michelle Obama a man on the south lawn of the White House after he beat his ass. Beat the black guy ass. I watched the card. I watched them Paramount Plus because, taxpayers' money. I watched it. And the card wasn't bad. It's just, what did the comment about Michelle Obama need to be said? Everybody thinks she's a man, but yeah, she popped out two girls. I don't know no man that can make babies. My cousin showed me some shit on Facebook yesterday. Some of the stupidest shit in the world. Listen, women out there, you goddamn lesbians, listen to me. Listen to me. You are not a man. I don't care how much testosterone you take, breast reduction surgery you have. You wasn't born with nuts. So when your girl get pregnant, you are still a woman. Okay? I see some shit. This woman say her man is pregnant. Well, seahorses can have babies, males. There's a reason for that. I don't know now biological male that can have a baby. Chaos. Fucking chaos all around. All the fuck around. But so anyway, the guy said Michelle Obama is a man. I don't even know how they still bring that up. Why? Because she has an Adam's apple and I don't fucking whatever, man. But in the midst of all the chaos at the White House and the UFC and all that shit, okay, Iran and Trump is trying to come to an agreement, which is why behind me is Trump and Netanyahu with the pissed off Spurs fans. Now I'm going to talk about the cops whooping on women and shit here shortly. So Netanyahu doesn't want Donald Trump to come to peace with Iran. It's chaotic over there. You got Netanyahu, who believes that the job isn't done. He's still attacking Lebanon. And Iran want him to stop attacking Lebanon because Iran has interest in Lebanon. That's where their militia runs through at, right? Same militia responsible for Gaza and all that fucking shit. We understand. Got it. Noted. But since Israel and America are allies and Trump got dragged into this because of Netanyahu, Iran doesn't want to give up the goods if Netanyahu's not going to play ball. Trump's trying to play ball because of midterms. Trump is trying to play ball because of his approval rating. Oh, and by the way, seeing Pete Hegseth, he's having second thoughts now about Trump doing this. Remember, he's supposed to be a stout supporter of Trump. Now he's sitting there saying, him and Marco Rubio and them all saying, well, Iran's not going to play ball. We don't think Iran's going to play ball. Because he is on the chopping block. Listen, yeah, he did them 44 fucking presses with 135 pounds at his age. As a matter of fact, that's good cardiovascular endurance. That's awesome for his agent. He's a former soldier. That's good. For someone that love living weights, I love seeing shit like that. We got some people in power that actually take care of themselves. RFK, I like seeing help like that. However, when it comes to the strategic planning of what they did, he is fucking retarded. And now he knows if we pull out and come to peace with Iran, Trump has no more use for him no more. Because Trump approval rating to hit the shitter so damn low, he's gonna be the scapegoat for it. I can hear Trump right now. Well, I'll let Pete Hegseth talk me into doing this. He felt like we were on to something. So now he's trying to egg Trump on and not giving in to Iran's demands. Trump trying to save his political career. His name came off the Kennedy Center. He already done said Netanyahu doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He said he's fucking hard to work with. Pretty much he's a fucking maniac. He has a short trigger. Kind of sound like Donald Trump. And then Netanyahu say we have to agree to disagree. Here's what I think is going to happen. I'm just going to be direct with the shit. I'm waiting for Netanyahu and Donald Trump to have a very serious conversation. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting for all the goods to come out. Hey, what's up, Jamie? Hey, appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Random? I had to switch over real quick. I didn't see you guys coming. I had to switch over real quick. Hey, what's up, Scholar, man? We're just talking and chilling, man. I'm talking about a lot of chaos. I got a lot to catch up on. I'm talking about if my throat will allow me to do so without interrupting me so much, man. I got a strain. It's not my lyrics. It's my sternocleidomastoid muscle. It's the mastoid process muscle that runs down to your sternum right here. So it's a little irritated right through here, tight. So it's been, erupting my vocal cords from time to time. But that's from all that training I have been doing and other stuff like that. So, but we're going to talk about a lot of stuff today. I'm going to be on for a couple of hours. We're going to touch on a lot of stuff. So it's chaos right now. Talking about chaos right now. We're talking about Netanyahu's being a crybaby right now. So I believe him and Trump is going to come to a big disagreement. It's going to make the headlines. I don't think we'll go to war with Israel, but I think Israel will look at us differently, right? And honestly, it's all money. See, we help Israel with oil. It's all money. It's we have really no interest in Israel, but oil and shipment money. That's really what it is. And so Trump is trying to save America, open up the strait to get fuel prices to come down because we're running low on oil reserves. Now, I'm not the biggest Trump supporter, but we all knew that this shit didn't have to happen. This shit didn't have to go down the way it is going down. There are just some things you don't do. You don't have to flex your dick. Hey, what's up, Dante? You don't have to flex your dick and try to rule the world. Okay? I'll put it to you this way. I'll be 40 this year, right? My life has been pretty good. I really can't complain about nothing. I serve my country, right? I'm a personal trainer. I have a home, got a wife. She's got an amazing job. Things are good, okay? But when you make what we make and you barely got your neck above the water, and we make well, but the area we live in, cost of living is going up. I'm gonna get a bigger house, but when you see what's going on, right, in America, in Congress, chaos. Well, you go to the store, and I bring this up because I want you all to understand when I bring this up. Some of y'all are young. Most of y'all are in your 30s, around my age group, and a little bit up. So most of you are going to understand what I'm saying here shortly. When you go to the store and $100 get you 5 items, you're not getting the value of that $100 unless it's one particular item that actually costs $100. If you go to the store and you buy a pack of 24 rolls of shit paper and 12 rolls of paper towels, that's $60. Legit Bounty shit, not that off brand. I'm talking about real legit tissue, Charmin, and Bounty fucking paper towels. That's $60. I remember being a kid, if we spent $60 on toilet tissue and paper towels, we got like 300 rolls of toilet tissue and maybe 50 to 60 rolls of paper towels. The amount we're getting for the money we're spending, it doesn't correlate. So when you have kids and then, gas prices, we got 2 vehicles, food, and you got a man that started a war that didn't have to be started because shit was good before the war. Everybody, believe it or not, shit was running pretty good. I hate to say this, but I'm an honest guy. Biden had an economy that he picked back up for a little bit until Ukraine shit happened. The economy went down. When Trump got in there, shit started ticking back up until this man right here got into his head. And then shit done fell worse than what it was when midway through Biden. So now Trump is trying to pretty much stabilize it back to where it was after he took it over and got back to where Biden was at. If this truce doesn't happen soon and Iran backs out because of Netanyahu, y'all ain't seeing shit yet. I mean, plus it's hurricane season right now. So you got to worry about national disasters. Big tornado outbreak going to happen sometime today, I think, in the Midwest. Like, there are a lot of factors going on. You got the FIFA World Cup going on. So you got security being spread out. They're not really getting paid. Like, it's bad right now. Netanyahu doesn't want to agree to shit. We have the runoff election here in Georgia tonight between Rick Jackson and Burt Jones to see who's going to go against Keisha Lance Bottoms. I'm interested to watch. Okay? I'm interested to see who's going to get that nominee to go against Keisha Lance Bottoms. And I can tell you this, and Democrats, listen up to this, depending on what happened here in these midterms, matter of fact, in Georgia tonight, if Keisha Lance Bottoms become the female governor of Georgia as a Democrat, and if Tallarico beat Ken Paxton in Texas, y'all better buckle up, Republicans. Y'all better buckle up. John Ossoff, KCC, it's gonna be some shit up there in Congress. Some shit. Because Republicans might take both the House and the Senate, which is gonna leave Trump pretty much powerless to do any damn thing. Which means anything Trump's trying to pass, it's gonna be dead on arrival. Unless it's just a executive order that doesn't require to go through the House or the Senate for a signature to be put in legislation. So a lot of things might get held up and shit might not get done. I'm gonna talk about, okay, so I'm glad you brought that around. Let me talk about that. It's all about chaos. Any chaotic thing you guys want to talk about, let's talk about it. So Kamala Harris was qualified to actually to be president of the United States. She had all these credentials. But just because you have these credentials doesn't mean you're gonna be a good president. Kamala Harris' fatal flaw. No, actually, Hillary Clinton came out and pretty much said that Joe Biden, exactly, Dante, I agree with that. Hillary Clinton came out and pretty much said Joe Biden, this is Hillary Clinton, is the reason that America is in the situation that it is. That what he did was disastrous and uncalled for when he tried to run for a second term. Joe Biden went in saying he was going to be a one-term president. He let his ego get in the way, knowing he had all them health issues, because he didn't want Trump to come back in there. Instead of letting Kamala Harris have a crack at him, he went up there and made a mockery of himself. Kamala Harris, trying to be loyal to Biden, fucked herself. And what do I mean by that? You guys remember this? If you become president, Miss Harris, what are you going to do different for the American people? I'm going to keep the same policies that Joe Biden has in place right now. We're going to still help Ukraine. We're going to help our allies. When she said that, that did it. Then she started to pump all the celebrities in our faces. Excuse me. The brothers wasn't having that. And honestly, Men don't like women in power, but I'm an equal opportunist. If the woman can do the job, let her have it. All right. If you look around in America today, there are more women doing men's jobs. Why? Social media, guys. Social media. There are more guys on the internet trying to get paid than men out there in the workforce. I'm one of the lucky few. Yes, I'm a vet, and anybody new vets get checks. We get injured and stuff in the military, we get checks. We go. That's why I say go to the VA when you got the service. They tell you immediately. All vets can protest this. When you get your discharge, if it's an honorable or general under honorable conditions or a general, they tell you when you get out to go to the VA, file all your shit, get your check, and you can still work if you want to work. Okay, so that's how a lot of us vets we get ahead in life. I pretty much retired at 23. Okay, but I got children, I got kids, so with all of the stuff I got going for me, I still want to do something productive with my life, if that makes sense. I could sit back. I pretty much I don't have to do shit in life no more. But that gets boring. And I need to set an example for my kids. So that's why I do my side stuff. I'm writing books, I do programs, I go out and work, I train clients. I just train clients here at the house sometimes. I do stuff like that. My wife doesn't have to work, but she loves to work. She's independent. But there are more women. My wife is a manager at a very high-end warehouse. There are less men in that environment than it is women. That is pathetic. Right? Because men done decided that this is what they want to do. The internet is really social media, in my opinion. In my opinion, I believe was made for women. Okay, for women to get on. That's why, and NBA said this, so I gotta give credit where credit's due. That's why when women come on, they can doll themselves up. They get subs like that. Show a little boobage. Horny men. Bunch of horny ass men. I can get in my car right now and drive down the road if it wasn't bad outside. And where they got road construction, there are more women waving cars through and driving the equipment than men. And then men wonder why women don't want to deal with them. They're pretty much taking over America. Look in Congress. Look what happened in Congress right now. Look how they squawking. The guys are squawking in Congress. That is true. And that is the pros and cons of social media. Now, if Kamala Harris, if Biden wouldn't have ran and would have stayed true, Kamala would have had 2 years to prepare her campaign and to come up with her own ideas. If she would have been strong enough and actually got guys to support her philosophy, then she probably could have defeated Trump. But since she was putting people like Megan Thee Stallion up and Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry and all that, them wealthy motherfuckers, they ain't speaking my language. When Trump came to Georgia after a hurricane with Helene and went to Augusta, pretty much in the hood with the brothers, even though we know it was publicity. We know what it was. Publicity stunt. We knew exactly what it was. Publicity. They had that table with toilet tissue and shit all out there. He was in the hood with them motherfucking Negroes. The brothers like, shit, Trump coming in the hood. Fuck it, he got my vote. Kamala came to Georgia too, but she was more in a nice area where it was tore up at. That didn't resonate. That didn't resonate. And then Biden opened the borders up, which I didn't agree with. I know we live in the continent known as the Americas. And Mexico City, I think, or Sao Paulo, I think Mexico, no, Sao Paulo is the biggest in all the Americas in Brazil, okay? So we all live in the same continent, just North, Central, and South America. And every continent, for the most part, has borders in between North, Central, and South America. But to open your borders up to let anyone come in, that's not wise to do. I didn't agree with that. So the first thing that Trump harped on that gave him the edge too was I'm shutting down the borders. I'm all for that. The tariffs, not so much. I agree, let's raise the tariffs, but to them heights. But he was trying to recoup money as fast as possible because he had other plans with that money. We're starting to see that now. You know, the White House wing, the arch he's trying to get built between the Lincoln Memorial and Arlington National Cemetery and all the other shenanigans going on. He was trying to give money back to the Proud Boys. Then we find out his daughter and her husband are trying to get that remote island for their private resort to be put on. It's a lot of underhanded shit that Trump been doing in the White House. That's why he didn't want his tax records to come out. You know, he filed against the IRS about releasing his tax statement for the rest of his family life because Trump went in with $1.7 billion as president. Now he's worth like $6 billion. You know those watches that people getting now? Them horrible cell phones, the Trump Bible, the Trump shoes, the Trump coin. Trump is a businessman. That fucking savings thing he got for them kids to put money into, to invest in the IRA, pretty much retirement, stock market. They had to be an American citizen, be born between 2023 or 2024 up until 2028, and then you can put the $5,000 in there a year or a month, some shit like that. And then by the time they're 18, if they go to school, they can draw some of the money without penalty. Or they want to start a business, they can draw some of it without penalty. If they touch it before then, they get penalized, and then they qualify for the full amount at 53 years old. Some shit like that. Do you guys know how much money Trump can get off that motherfucking shit? Because guess what? You may qualify for the full amount, but all that interest that was built on that money, Trump's taking that. He's taking it. He's taking some every month. He likes to make money. And then a lot of y'all gonna say, "Oh, well, I got 500,000 for my kid in there." And the moment you go to pull it out, there's gonna be a pull-out fee and all that shit. Now that 500,000, you might get 350,000 because the taxes gonna have to get paid on the money. That's all the loophole for Trump to get paid. It's up to you to provide your kid's future. Trump's a hustler. He's a fucking businessman. So that's why Americans decide, you know what? Then Kamala wanted to take the money and give it to the sex change operations and all that shit. Oh, and what really made the Republicans win, you remember Nancy Pelosi, right? Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, and Clarence Thomas, not Clarence Thomas too much, James Clyburn, all those guys, right? Elizabeth Warren, who is mad that Elon Musk is the first world's trillionaire. I can't believe what she said. You guys remember they were doing? We gotta lock Trump up January 6th. We gotta get that son bitch. They kept fucking with Donald Trump. They kept trying to get indictments on Trump, wasting taxpayer money, when all we kept wanting it was attention for the American people. They was trying to get Trump ass locked up when they had the House and the Senate. So that gave Trump momentum right there. But they picking with me all the time. That's why midway through the Democrats lost the Senate. Because of Nancy Pelosi now kept fucking with Donald Trump. Yeah, but during that time, most of America was trying to move away from Donald Trump, but the Democrats, when they had full power in Congress, kept trying to get him locked up. So you kept him in the limelight, pretty much. In the spotlight, I should say. So instead of y'all doing your jobs, y'all prioritize Trump. And then when Ukraine happened, you prioritize Ukraine and Trump, but not the American people. That's why when Trump got office, he won the House back. And ever since then, he had the House and the Senate. Now Democrats are mad. You got Hakeem Jeffries talking about, yes, you boycott all these colleges that's in Republican states right now because they're gerrymandering the maps. But yet the Democrats doing it in their state, right? Like victim shaming. That's like they were talking about gentrification down in Florida, where they're pushing out of low income areas. You have what they call state taxes. As state value goes up, they have to raise taxes across the board. So that means they raise property taxes, home value have to go up, insurance value have to go up, and that means if, especially with a house, if you're upside down when it comes to your escrow, they gonna pay your bills, but yeah, you gotta raise the mortgage up to offset that balancing escrow to keep up with the tax demand, right? Apartment complexes, all that, they have the same philosophy. The rent goes up because the building itself for the insurance goes up because property value goes up. So then your rent might be $900, it jump up to $1,200. Well, I can afford this. Now you got 20-some vacated units. Well, those units are vacated now, so now the other people that's left there, the following 6 months, they gotta make an adjustment to offset them 20 vacancies. So people are like, well, we're being gentrified. No, it's called state taxes. It's a byproduct of inflation, and it's called evolution. Taxes don't stay the same. They go up every year. So unless you are hitting your escrow as a homeowner like I am, or if you're staying in apartments like a lot of people do, you always got to keep in mind that property value goes up, the amount of rent going to go up at the apartment to keep up with the demand, because you got to keep insurance on those buildings. And they got to be able to pay taxes on the property. Otherwise, they don't pay taxes. Guess what happens? They foreclose. The county takes your shit. So all these black people complain about we're gentrification, they're running us out the area. No, it's called evolution. Go make more money. Get a better paying job. All things can't stay the same. It just can't. You want better buildings, it comes at a cost. You want more infrastructure around your area, it comes at a cost. When they start putting more businesses around your area, that increases taxes because it's more revenue coming there. So you have to be able to make the proper adjustments. But black folks, and I'm black. This is why it hurts my heart. We make every excuse in the book. We're being fucked with. And there's some white folks that do it too. I see, well, I don't know why you're doing this. It's called property taxes. If more people work, more money go back to the economy, taxes are somewhat stabilized. The less people work, in order for the state to make up the losses, they have to increase property taxes and state taxes. For states like I live in Georgia, we pay state and fucking federal, and I gotta pay property taxes to a certain degree. Chaos is everywhere. Speaking of Elon Musk, world first trillionaire. Elon Musk has more money than 21 countries. Let that sink in. This man's network is worth more than 21 countries' networks. So that means he can walk to one of those countries who overall annual network may be $900 billion and say, ha, 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 I can buy your country from you. Excuse me. Now, a lot of that is in liquidation. His businesses and investments, they don't know how much he has in his account. But because of all that, he's considered a trillionaire. No, but you can fill me in. Let me be clear. Elon Musk is from South Africa. Okay, let me be clear. He's an African, a white African. All right, that means he can say the N word. He came from Africa, right? He was born over there with Timon and Pumbaa and Simba and shit. Right? He came from over there. The man came over here, and built an empire with Tesla and SpaceX and all this other shit. And you got people like Elizabeth Warren and fucking what's his fucking Bernie Sanders And the rest of them, why is it when somebody have more money than you, especially Democrats, they are worried about what's in your pockets? Bill Gates is a Democrat for the most part, if I recall. He donates money, he pays taxes, and guess what? They still, with people like Bill Gates, he got like $400 billion. He need to pay more. But the same people in Congress, AOC, all of them, they all got money. They're just mad because they got more money than them. They all got money. Elizabeth Warren's a millionaire. And she was in the backseat of a car talking about, this is ridiculous how much money he has. It makes no sense. This is pathetic. So it's wrong for a man to make money. It's wrong for people to buy the man's product. It's wrong for people to become billionaires. Michael Jordan's a billionaire. Oprah Winfrey's a billionaire. Tyler Perry's a billionaire. Before Diddy got in all that shit, he was borderline a billionaire. Jay-Z and Beyonce billionaires. I don't see you talking about them. They billionaires. But billionaires. Why? Because they're black? They're off topic? Y'all are rich. I assure you, you're not missing no meal. That's why y'all don't want to vacate your power. Mitch McConnell's in the hospital right now. He still got a seat in the Senate to the end of the year. He's in his fucking 80s. He's old and rich. He should have left office last year. Some of y'all is too old to be trying to do anything, but you got too much pride and money. You don't want to sit down. This is why America is the way that it is. It should be term limits, and it should be an age limit. Y'all more worried about Elon Musk making money. You know what? That should motivate a lot of people. Shit, I want to be a trillionaire. Elon Musk's money can go to the moon and back like 5 times. Literally. $1 bills. They said all this. It can go to the moon and back 5 different times, I believe. That's how many dollar bills he has. All right? Well, it's like 3, 6, 9, 12. It's 12 zeros behind the one. 12. Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. 12 zeros. And 1, 2, 3, 4 commas. I think it's 4 commas. That is some serious dough. Elon Musk don't need nobody. Jeff Bezos, before he got divorced, he had a shitload of goddamn money. Nobody talk about Warren Buffett. Why? He paid taxes too, I guess. He's a multi-billionaire. Ted Turner, before he died, had hundreds of billions too. Or pretty close. Vince McMahon's a billionaire. But Jerry Jones is a billionaire. Most NFL owners are billionaires. Y'all just going off Elon Musk because he has a ton of fucking money. The Democrats are more worried about that. That's why shit can't get done. That's why shit can't get done. Instead, y'all worry about how much money Elon Musk has and the chaos he's been doing, the chainsaw on stage when he was doing Trump and all the dumb shit, rockets blowing up on takeoff and shit. Try to figure out how he garnished that type of network. So you can implement that in the business model here in the American sector. So businesses can start to pump in that type of GDP. Why don't y'all do that? Instead of, like Elon Musk got a lot of goddamn money. We don't understand why he got out. Why don't you fucking figure it out? That way you can pay some American workers a decent wage to offset some of this goddamn inflation. Which takes you back, chaos, to another issue. I believe also that Trump started this war because of inflation. How do you get inflation to cool down, guys? You have a war, or you shut down the economy, but you have a war. It costs to have a war. You know what that does to people? Man, I can't afford to go to the store this month. The less you spend, they have to force them rates to come down. Or the more you spend, the rates stay high for a while until you get enough into the national budget again to where they can cut the rates down. Either you have to outpace inflation or you have to force inflation to stop by not spending enough. Now, a lot of people forfeit shit, but a war can do that. You start a war. Fed chair Jerome Powell, when he was the Fed chair, he didn't want to cool down the rates because he was trying to do it the right way. It's chaos all the fuck around. Straight goddamn chaos all the fuck around. Now, there are a lot of women out there as of late being assaulted by police officers. And there was one incident up in Shelby County in North Carolina that took the cake. And I've been meaning to react to this, so I'm going to do it now because I actually seen it. But we're going to react to it really quick before I get to news around the world. So let me set this up really quick. All right. Put it in the corner real quick for right now. So long story short, there was a woman that was detained by a police officer who was off her meds, okay, and was requesting help and a lot of other shit. And this young cop decided to wail on her. So I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let it play, and we'll go from there.
This now viral video showing him repeatedly punching a woman has been fired.
This incident does not reflect the values of the Shelby Police Department.
The doorbell camera video shows a Shelby police officer taking 34-year-old Sherry Moore to the ground before striking her multiple times. Another officer is seen running into frame, appearing to tell his colleague to stop. Moore can be heard asking the...
Now, I'm going to say something, and I know this might not be the most popular thing to say. See that black cop right there? See, they're in the project. See, I stayed in them little project homes like that in Texas before they knocked all that down a few years ago. The projects I grew up in my little hometown of Brenham, they knocked them all down. So, but those are project homes, right? They're pretty much these two units. That's one unit here. That's normally living room units, bathroom units, bedroom units, and front doors, right? Anyone ever live in a low income house, they know that. When he ran up there, the black cop, and told the guy to stop, and he didn't stop the first time, I would have hit him. I'm sorry. I know you might not want to hear that because he is assaulting. He is physically, and it tells me a lot about his character, how he probably views women. And this ain't a color thing. When you see a man like that just beating up on a woman, that tells me a lot about how he values women. He probably does his wife like that. Or girlfriend. He probably just like beating up on women. Because you had her handcuffed. She couldn't do nothing. Just whooped her ass. Okay? So, the black cop, after the first time, he said, stop. Hey, let go. And he didn't comply. I would have hit that bitch. I'm sorry. I know me. I'm not going to stand by and let you. I don't care the color of the woman. I'm not going to stand by and just let you beat a handcuffed, bound woman like that. Yeah, I mean. So I'm going to bring the charge up in a second, Dante. Like, he literally beat this woman. Assaulted this woman. Okay, put her in the hospital. So let's continue. I'm going to go ahead and play some more. And let's continue. I'm going to be quiet. Now, let's play some more of this.
the officers to call her father, saying she's not on her medication.
I'm not on my medication.
Authorities had said the incident happened while officers were conducting a criminal investigation and encountered a suspicious female in the area. But exactly what occurred before the recording started remains unclear.
Oh, that's stupid shit. No justice, no peace. That man, shit. Man, you know what? And this gonna be not popular neither. I don't follow crowds. No justice, no peace. Okay? How many days you gonna protest until you finally give up? You won't change, you vote. We have seen this happen time and time again, black folks. Some happens, y'all march, you burn shit down and go, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. We shall persevere. All that dumb shit for weeks. But then when it come down to voting to change that shit, what are y'all doing? Man, I ain't taking my ass up here to the goddamn voting center, man. Fuck this shit, dog. Man, my vote don't matter. Okay, so you won't change? John Lewis said, cause good trouble. You know what he meant by that? For someone that studies stuff like this, get out, vote. He walked across that bridge in Selma, Alabama. You know, he one guy got his skull fractured. Senator John Lewis. There were a lot of civil rights leaders like Reverend Abernathy and Martin Luther King. They fought for rights for us to vote. They took all those ass beatings in the 50s and the 60s so we can get out and vote. But what we do, we go out on the corner, sag our pants, some shit happens. I seen some shit like this. Motherfucker has a cell phone out while the dude getting his ass tore up by the cop. Man, y'all get off for me, man. What you doing, bro? Man, hey, man, fuck that bullshit. It's the social media is the reason why black folks are the way that they are. You'd rather go viral than to want to do something. You'll sit there and watch a motherfucker get drugged and then yell out a whole bunch of shit just so your shit can go viral instead of trying to help a person. There was a car accident. A flood. A flood. This just happened. The guy had a camera. Instead of trying to help the lady out the car, he waited for the cops to get there. So the cops can go in there and get you right there with your goddamn camera. You've been up for 5 minutes. Why don't you put that fucking camera down and go help? The water wasn't even that high at the time. You just want to sit there and go viral with some shit. He was willing to let the female die so he can go viral. Is what I'm getting at. But instead of voting for change, we no justice, no peace, and then Ben Crump ass will come out and act like he give two fucks when he don't. But that Carmelo Anthony case right now, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Cause see, what I'm gonna say ain't a lot of people ain't gonna like. I'm just gonna say this. Don't no good kid bring a knife to school. Okay? I grew up in the 90s. You fought. I don't care if the white boy's racist. There are two justice systems. One for the whites, and this ain't a race thing, this is true, and one for the rest. If you're not white, the justice system already has a frown upon you depending on where you live at. Even though white people commit a lot of the most worst crimes in America, when you're black or Mexican or anything else, you have to live by a different standard. We all know this. That is true. That's what I'm getting at. When a white man does something, yes, he might get punched. He might go to jail. If a white man shoots somebody, depending on what it was, he's going to jail. Black man shoots somebody, depending on what it was, going to jail. The only difference is you might get more time because you're black. That's just the system. So if you don't do nothing at all, your ass won't get in trouble. Is what the fuck I'm getting at. Don't play the system. What he did, he went to school, sat under the boy's father's tent. The boy asked him to leave the goddamn tent. He didn't want to leave, it was raining. And then the white boy went up there and supposedly pushed him, and the boy stabbed him. Now, apparently the boy had been threatening him all week. Okay, so why wasn't all this brought to the forefront? But everybody saying that he stabbed him, the weapon wasn't a deadly weapon. It was a knife on school property. You don't bring a weapon on any school campus. I'm a concealed weapon. That's what I'm saying. It's like he knew some shit was gonna go on. And why didn't he move from the tent when he was asked to move? It wasn't his shit. I can carry out here in Georgia. First, I'm an humbly discharged veteran. So by default, I don't have to get a concealed weapons license out here. Out here in Georgia, if you've been through the military, you got armed discharge, I can carry that bitch loaded anywhere I want unless posted otherwise. When I go to the VA, my gun stays in the car, in the glove compartment. If when I go to the school for my children and shit, I can't take my gun inside that school or my blade. It stays in the car, secure. Let's say I'm at the school grounds and a hostile parent comes up there and I see some shit go down. Now, at that point, I can become a defender because if that person got a gun and trying to get back in the schoolhouse, which they had to let you in, but that person starts shooting up the school from the outside, I can turn to a defender and then take that person out. Why? This person is out here trying to cause intentionally bodily harm to students or whatever the fuck. I just happened to see it. I got out my car and I engaged that perpetrator, right? But if I go inside school with my weapon on me because I'm pissed off at a teacher and the teacher pushed me and I take my weapon out and shoot that teacher, I'm going to jail for first-degree murder and a list of other goddamn shit that I done broke the law. So all that he was a good kid, no, he might have been a trouble kid. And he might have lived by that I don't believe in snitching shit. But black folks are rallying about that shit. No judging, no peace. He stabbed a white boy. He killed him. Be glad he didn't get the goddamn death penalty. That's just facts. If you guys want to change the justice system, get out and vote. I'm not happy with how it went down. A lot of kids think you gotta have a weapon. It makes you cool. They don't want to fight. A lot of people, kids today, is corrupted with social media. It don't do no good to act like that at all. Period. Stephen A. Smith trying to defend the shit. No. You can't ignore the boy had a blade. Had he fought him and they jumped him and they beat him up bad, guess what? Guess what now? That black boy got a silver suit. He was jumped and brutally beat up. He might have been sitting under the tent, but it doesn't give him the right and his friends to jump him. Had that happened and he got some serious injuries and went to the hospital, now he has a lawsuit. That's how you beat the goddamn system. You take the fucking money. Yeah, because it take 4 or 5 motherfuckers to whoop your ass. They mean they're afraid of you. But guess what? Now you can sue the fuck out of them. Yeah, he should have got a little bit more because he was old enough to know right from wrong. Y'all, everybody complaining, but at least he didn't get the death penalty. And really the reason why he didn't get the death penalty because the white boy put his hands on him first, and based on reports, he had been heckling him all week long. So he was egging him on. That's why he got 30. So be thankful it wasn't as much as it could have been. That's what I'm saying. But you can't, if you tell the mainstream media that, the black folks in the mainstream like Charlamagne the God and Stephen A. Smith, Man, nah, man. You just signed with the right. No, I ain't. He had a blade. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go back to his woman here in a second. But yeah, he had a blade. The reason why I started talking about him was because how black folks rally. He had a blade on school grounds. The white boy didn't have shit. He had a blade. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with George Floyd, because everybody mad about the roast of Kevin Hart. George Floyd wouldn't have died, and I hate to say this because what the cop did was absolutely wrong. He got his getting his time. Matter of fact, he should have got a life without the possibility of parole. Period. You know not to put your knee on the back of a man's neck that motherfucking long. That's your cervical spine. Controls everything up in your head and down. You can't have be compressed back here like this for that long. Sorry, doesn't work like that. So George Floyd was committing a crime at the time he got apprehended. Okay, I think he was selling fake cell phone. What the fuck he was doing? It's been 5-6 years now. Whatever the fuck he was doing. Instead of him just applying with the cops, he resisted the cops. So his actions got him in trouble, but he did not deserve to die. Same with the guy here in Georgia, it was Rochelle Brooks, I can't remember his name, but the one that was asleep at the wheel at the Taco Bell, and the cops would go take him to jail for driving under the influence. That cop got some time too. But he ended up fighting the cops, took the taser gun, and out here in Georgia, you can't shoot a fleeing guy in the back. Cops shot him in the back because he was embarrassed. He got his ass beat. That's really what it was. But you got all these innocent bystanders out here in cars and shit. But the point is, everybody made a big deal out of it. No, he started fighting with the cops. He got his own self killed because instead of him just knowing he was fucked up and going to jail, he decided, I'm going to fight the cops and take the goddamn taser gun from the cop. So when the cop shot his ass, which he wasn't supposed to, he was fleeing convict, but he wasn't supposed to, or fleeing suspect, the cop got punished, but the dude died. It didn't have to be that way had you just complied. But everybody said he was a good dude. He whooped 2 cops and took the taser gun from them. He was a drunk guy asleep behind the wheel at a Taco Bell. What is good about that? Yeah, that shit. Yes, so he was saying that he was being bullied leading up to all of that shit. Okay, but here's the thing about bullies. The bullying will go on for as long as you allow it to go on. I was bullied in school. You know what happened one day? It did happen one day. I decided I had enough of that bullying, and I did something about it. You know what I did? I stood up to my bullier. We got into a fight, a big one. And when he realized that I'm not afraid to fight his ass, you know what happened? He left me the fuck alone. Bullies don't like people that stand up to them. They like the weak. Now, this is back in 97. Back then, I was a little old tweak boy. Probably weighed 110 pounds. My bully weighed 150, 160 and was about 3 inches taller than me at the time in middle school, junior high. But I got tired of being picked on. And one day, I remember being outside in the bus lane. Fucking boy came up. I'm not going to say his name. And the reason why I'm not doing that is because I'm not afraid to say his name. I don't want to dox people. Right? But anyway, boy came on up. And he was talking his shit. And I remember I kicked him square dead in his dick. I got tired of being bullied. He was taller than me. He weighed more. I brought him down to my level. When he came to my level, we fought. And when he realized from that day forward that I'm not someone to play with, he left me alone. I'm gonna run to a rest real quick. Give me 1 second, okay? All right. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I got soda, water, and like I said, I'm doing some cardio today too. I did that. But yeah, so anyway, let's get back to this video here because I also want to talk about when criminals do stupid shit and when cops do stupid shit. And I'm gonna touch on 2 topics around the world, and then y'all can ask me anything about anime. I know you guys. I got some stuff I'm working on. I got some stuff I'm working on. And I'm finna revamp my fitness channel as well. So I kind of got behind because I got kind of sick. But let's finish watching this video here. And then I'm going to switch over to the other stuff in a sec. Let's get done with this one.
The video sparking protests Friday.
You can only imagine how I feel to see my niece body slammed to the ground at 90 pounds, no matter what she was charged with, arrested for.
And tonight, Moore's family sharing photos they say show her injuries following
God
the
damn.
encounter.
This is an example of how a community can move forward when we have a terrible situation arise. We take responsibility, we engage in dialogue.
I'm going to say it again.
Solutions.
He should have knocked him the fuck out. And guess what? He done got fired. So let me show you his state charges. His charges right here. Right? Let me take this off. Okay, this screen should be getting shared right now. But anyway, it's okay. Hold on. Let me do this here. Take that off. Let me share this screen. That's why I hit the tab. So anyway, his name was Carson Hyder, right? So he been charged. Resisting arrest and assault on a public officer was dismissed. All right. The disciplinary actions, he was suspended Friday and fired on Saturday. He turned himself in to the Cleveland County Detention Center, charged with assault, inflicted serious injury, and was released on a $10,000 secure bond. Moore suffered a broken nose and busted lip, and she got mental health issues. So I'm gonna tell you right now. She is finna get paid. Do you understand? Some people want to say that was his right to prove that he was loyal to the Ku Klux Klan. I don't do conspiracy theories. I just know when a man decides to whoop a woman ass like that, a woman that's handcuffed, that is a sign of, in some psycho people's minds, of submissive behavior, and some of them get turned on from that and they act out and beat. But until we see what led up to him doing her like that, why she was in handcuffs, we'll never know. And that probably won't come out till after this goes to trial. Because this is going to trial. He might be getting locked up, and she's going to sue the city, that county. I can guarantee you that. Okay. Now, for those of you who let me see some real quick. 1 second. I had that on. Let me see some real quick. Let me slow it down. There we go. For those of you who's been living under a rock, okay. There we go. So you guys see the top down there. The UK has banned all social media access to kids under 16 starting next year. And that is a good thing because, believe it or not, when the UK start doing stuff, America usually jumps on board down the line. Okay? So, I got to find that article. I just seen that. So, What does that mean for America? It means that if they implement that, it's gonna be a lot of people. A lot of people. That's the one I'm looking for right here. I need this. I just seen that topic. Gonna be a lot of people mad because what's gonna eventually happen is they're trying to get people to go back to work. And a lot of times, what you have to do is implement laws. And it's chaotic because there are a lot of parents. I've seen some of the stories. Well, social media is good because it gives the kids an outlet. Social media is bad for a kid to be on all day long. Kids should be outside playing, not sitting in front of a screen all damn day. They should be outside playing, learning the fundamentals. Okay? Go outside and make friends again. Yeah. So for the UK to put them laws into place, it's just a matter of time. It's just like I was talking about the YouTube rumors, how they might be implementing the subscriber count, right? Hey, what's up, Goose? Yeah. Ah, man, voila, right? You hit it right, the hammer around on the nail. There are a lot of things on social media that corrupts your mind. Just like with YouTube. And the rumors are that's going around is that, and I have been hearing for a few years, but they're just rumors. But it might be some valid legitimacy to these rumors because they start to demonetize Facebook content. Anything like mukbangs and shit, they eat all the food, that's all being demonetized now, right? But they were saying that because of what RFK is trying to do, even though I don't agree with RFK with his other shit, but he's the health secretary. And they're starting to see that social media becoming a problem. So the platforms are like, hey, you know what? We can raise the monetization sub count. I heard it might be raised as high as 100,000 subs to get monetized. There's a limit on how many videos you can post a month. I heard that limit might be 20 videos a month that you can post, tops. And videos over a year old will lose monetization because why run ads on 1-year-old videos? That's to force you to want to get out and go back to work. Also, it'll save the company a lot of money because in order for them to pay advertisements to run ads in the first place to make some profit, they gotta have investment on return. So yes, my channel is monetized. Mine's a small channel, but ad revenue, I'm not making enough for ads. I make $100 a year on this fucking channel, tops. Now, if I was to devote more of my time into it and really stream every day or do shit like that, my channel will go up. Yes, they're changing the rules, but Cheyenne, I have been saying this for a while, and we kind of seen it coming because the companies are being sued. Mark Zuckerberg has been sued more than once because my kid was on Facebook and he killed himself. He seen this prank and killed himself. That's bullshit. That's toxic behavior. They want to blame the kids, but you control what your kid does. Period. Point blank. Make your kid get off the motherfucking internet. So they're starting to implement some of these things. And guess what? If Facebook do it, if YouTube does this, Facebook is going to probably do this. If Facebook does this, TikTok is going to do this. It's going to become a thing where it's going to have a snowball effect. It's to get you to go back to work. Look at it this way. If they implement this, it will help your child become a better person. And it'll make you go back to work, which force more money into the economy. So for the UK to start implementing this at their level, I would start to worry about it being implemented here at our level, with banning kids up until age 16. And then for the adults that are monetized, I'll be considered grandfather in. But if that rule becomes a thing, I would expect a lot of people to give up on social media and look at it like a hobby and actually go to work. It will bring down all the health issues in America. The rise in obesity, the rise in colon cancer, the rise in kidney cancer and throat cancer, and all these cancers because you're fat and out of shape, and you name it. The mental aspect. And for someone that has actual PTSD from combat, I'm a big advocate in mental health, which is why I got into fitness. That helps my mental health. That I wanted to be able to do something to help other people with their mental health. For me, the weights, building my physique, challenging myself, started making money doing it, but that became my outlet and wanting to help people. Versus, I got post-back stress. I'm just gonna sit around, drink beer all day, smoke cigarettes, and wait for somebody to piss me off so I can have an excuse to whoop somebody's ass. No, I did something about it because I'm from the old school way. I'm an 80s baby. My grandfather's a Vietnam vet. And matter of fact, I got an uncle that's a Desert Storm vet, and uncles that's a Korean vet. So I couldn't just sit around and just, I got post-traumatic stress. What's wrong with me? I went to the VA, got some help, realized how to deal with it, learned there's no cure for it. You learn how to manage it and cope with it. And once I started to find other outlets that actually help with me, now I'm okay. I'm not cured. I still have my nightmares and my triggers, but I just couldn't use that as the excuse. Right? It's kind of like that guy that NBA went out. There was his name, Raven Scopewell, the Raven cast, Tryon. I seen that shit. Well, my son is 7. He got autism. And guess what? He can't get a check. You know why? Me and my wife make too much money. But my son is independent, and we're raising him to be independent. But if he happens to get a check, we will want him to still want to get out and work. When you say, "Oh, I got a check," no. If you can still be productive in society, go do that. Because guess what? Taxpayers pay that fund. Yes, there's a lot of careers. There's a lot. There's a lot of careers. So if YouTube does that, it's gonna be a lot of pissed off people. And if they bar social media for kids, I love that. EDP is still on the platform. He comes back, his channel grows, then they terminate him. The same asshole that was trying to have sex with a 15-year-old girl. That type of shit is on here. But anyway, let's talk about this woman that lost her life in Brazil. She went bungee jumping and jumped over the bridge without a cable attached. What a way to lose your life on vacation. Let's watch. Let's just watch. No rope. Where's the rope? 3 men were arrested on charge of homicide. I mean, where's the rope? They just threw her. Just right. No rope. I mean, no rope. Oh, goodbye. Just, hey. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Let's watch that again. I want you guys to see my face. Kim, let's bring this back. No rope. There's the rope. There's the rope. There's the rope. Mind you, she's down there on vacation to bungee jump. They just throw her. Bye bye. Adios. Oh shit. There's the rope. Look, I mean, how do you not know there's no rope? Just adios. Goodbye. See you in hell. No, they didn't hook the rope up. They didn't hook her up to the rope. They just threw her ass. Oh, goodbye. Holy shit. Holy shit. The proof about what? About everything. Okay, so let me, and I never met NBA, right? But I've been, bungee jump is dangerous. I did it once. It's you better be, and done skydive once. You gotta be careful. Bungee jumping? Yeah. And listen, there was a collision in the air with skydiving the other day. There've been a lot of planes going down too. They just had 2 military planes go down. A bomber killed everybody, and then a fighter jet. Where the pilot injected in time, right? He ejected in time, but it's been a lot of military craft going down. Let me touch on ABA real quick. Because see, I've been watching this content for a while. I found NBA's channel because I watched Geekdom one time. And like I say, I've been watching this shit since 2018. And then even when he left the platform, I would go on Rumble and Kick from time to time and watch stuff. NBA showed, yes, Geekdom is the reason. Oh, okay, let me be brief with this. Because like I say, I watch his content. I never met him. We're not friends. He roasted me one time. That's why a lot of the league members kind of found my channel. Because of the roast. And he pretty much, it was similarities there. I'm not a convict like him, but I do slow clap and stuff. But it was a funny roast, and I never took offense to it because when you put yourself on a platform, that shit can happen. So I was okay with the roast. I even went on there and told him thank you for, gave me some China advice, make thumbnails and all that shit, right? I remember when Geekdom was in his Discord server. I remember when Geekdom was in that actual chat doing that perfection stream. Matter of fact, if you watch the actual chat, you will see me in that chat during that time. You will see me commenting in that chat. Okay? NBA brought a channel and put it on the platform and was talking about the channel. And so Geekdom them, in order to get rid of NBA to silence him, right? They reported that channel to YouTube. So he got nuked. He nuked himself. I remember I did a video about that. Geekdom them was the reason why his channel went down. And a lot of you guys came and watched that video. You see me outside in the cars. And I remember one of you guys say, oh, you got some wealth. And I'm like, no, I'm not wealthy. I'm just financially stable, right? So we fast forward. Triton, because I watched that stream too. He pretty much tried to say that NBA lied on Geekdom and Opie Senpai and shit. No. He was taking responsibility for his channel being taken down. Yeah, so Geekdom took full credit with a post on Twitter at the time that he was gone and all this shit, and that his mission was to never to let him come back on the platform. In hindsight, NBA nuked himself by buying that channel, but Geekdom then reported the channel to YouTube. Had they not reported that channel, NBA wouldn't have probably got deleted. They need to get him off the platform because Geet and them felt threatened because NBA had basically told Geet them, I'm gonna roast you no matter if I know you or not. We're not friends. I just do this straight for entertainment. He always said that. So when the stuff went down, that's what happened. And a few of you guys came to this channel because of that. And that's like Dante. Dante is from the league. Where's Skylar? Skylar's in here. Skylar's from the league. Where is he at? The Skylar. He came from the league. Cheyenne, I know you're from the league. Like a few of you guys came over because of that. And been fucking with me ever since. And you know, certain topics I talk about, you guys are more into those topics than other topics. So, but yeah, that's all that happened because of Geekdom and Opie Senpai and them being, they didn't want NBA, and his channel was growing, like he was growing, and he talked about everybody. Like that dude nuked everybody. Like I said, I even got nuked, but I didn't. I never took offense to it because that's the risk you take when you put yourself out on the platform. That happens. So if I talk about people, I have to be willing to take that same criticism back. But as far as him showing proof about where he lived, and NBA always did that. Perfection doxed his mom and shit, and that's how all of that between him and Perfection really heated up because of what Perfection did. But everywhere that dude done had, he always showed where he lived at. He always did that. Right? So a lot of people doubt the man because people hate it when you can prove stuff. Right? Like people hate it. When you have more than what people say that you have, and you can prove you have more, people hate it. People live to see other people fall. That is the truth about people. Excuse me. I'm one of them guys where if I see you got a better car than me, I'm like, shit, this mofo got it. Like, tell me how you got it, right? Like, I always been the one to want to look at that. Like, that's motivation. Like, I don't have time to sit around like, oh man, fucking my neighbor got a fucking 01 Corvette and I'm driving a paid off supercharged 5.0. Fuck that bitch, right? I'm like, shit. How much that shit cost? Shit. Like, I mean, I can never own one, but I'm gonna fucking show try. Like, I'm one of those guys. I don't have the time to put hate into material shit. Because guess what? When you die, you can't take none of this shit with you. But you have trolls that live to hate. And guess what? There are some trolls that have a lot of money. And they stay with their moms and dad because the mom and dad have a lot of money. And there are some trolls that have their own shit. They have their own business. They have a lot of money. They just like to troll because they know that their lives are better than yours, but they have no friends. That's why South Park made Skank Hunt. Just to show Gerald Balowski, a well-known fucking attorney in South Park, got money. I'm just gonna fucking troll because I can troll. Not every troll is broke. You just, people like to cause chaos. Fucking chaos. But yes, the woman died from bungee jumping. And before I react to the other two videos I got, I'm gonna touch on FIFA. America, good job. Good fucking job. I don't even watch soccer like that. But to see them defeat Paraguay, fucking job. Now we got to deal with them Aussies from the land down under. I'm going to say this. Get past Australia. All they do down there is play soccer, boy. Well, football. That's all they do down there is play football. If we can knock out Australia, America, we on fire. We on fire. Let's get to the next section and the final section, and then I'm going to talk about some minor stuff, then I'll be done. I'm gonna let my voice box and all these muscles get a breakdown here. I have another section, and it's two of them. First section, we got criminals doing stupid shit to win stupid prizes. And we also got stupid cops doing stupid shit to win stupid prizes. So, we're going to start with criminals doing stupid shit to win stupid prizes. I seen this one yesterday. Shout out to police activity. I wish to proceed. Yeah, God damn it. Fucking I'm grown. I wish to proceed. All right, pretty much what's going to happen. The cops are going to show up, and it's between two brothers. Okay. The cops is going to show up, and some shit going to transpire. So I'll let you guys watch it. I'm going to skip the 911 call, and I'm going to get right to the stuff here. Let's skip the call. Cops going to come to the fucking house. Yeah, we'll start it right here.
Hey, everybody inside, come out, your hands up.
Let's go, man.
Come on in. You got it.
Move.
Please come here.
Police department.
Please.
Fucking diaper, man.
He's got a knife on me.
Come over here.
He's got brothers fighting. Please, sir. Officer.
The brother got a knife on his other brother. Now check it out.
Officer, please. You need to leave. Officer, help me. He's got
Put the knife down.
He's trying
Put the
to kill
fucking
me.
knife down.
Girl, you just
Put the fucking knife down.
Shoot me right now.
Put the fucking knife down right now.
He tell me to shoot him.
Put the fucking knife down.
Please
Hit
shoot
him with the
me.
40. Hit him with the 40.
Shoot me right now. Shoot me. You're gonna hit with the 40. It's gonna hurt. No. Drop
Put it down.
Oh, he gonna hurt me.
Put the fuck.
Now, listen. Oh, listen. Listen. I still can't get over the guy with the underwear on. with the fucking drawers of the pamper on. Listen. You got a blade on your brother in front of the cops. And then you're telling the police to shoot you. The cops shot you with a 40, a less lethal round, and you still got the knife. Now, now, here's what I want to know. What is going through your mind at this moment? Oh, fuck, I'm going to die? Or fuck, do I want to die? Why do you have a blade on your brother? I don't. Criminals. And you're going to win a stupid prize in a second. The moment that cop hit you with that less lethal round, I was, hey man, all right, I'm going to let the knife go. Don't hit me no more. That shit hurts. Fuck it. Fuck it. Because that cop is telling you, bitch, I will shoot. Like, understand, he shot that round, and that round can penetrate the skin. We have seen a guy a couple years ago on this channel. I reacted to it. This Mexican was shot with a less lethal round, and it penetrated his chest, and it killed him. Less lethal doesn't mean that it's not lethal, but it's less prone to have lethal consequences. So let's watch the rest of this.
Put the knife down.
Drop the fucking knife.
Put the knife down.
No.
Put it down.
What's that? He shot him right in the back. Shoulder plexus. Shot him in the back.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Put the fucking knife down.
He changed his tune. He said, yes, sir.
Shoot him. Please shoot me. Shoot me right now.
Hey, man. You're going to hit with the 40. It's going to hurt.
I think he wanted to die suicide by a cop. I don't even know the whole context of it. I try to read the scripts. I don't even know the whole context of the goddamn story.
Drop it. Oh, he gonna hurt me. Drop it, man. Drop the fucking knife, man. No. Put it down. Stop firing.
So anyway, the guy, Oh, lift weights. Hey, I'm actually, like I say, my fitness channel, I took a break from it because, like I said, this is my off month. But I got content getting ready to go on there, and I'm gonna start going over my workouts to help naturals because I'm at home doing the summer training because the kids are out of school. So I can do more content at the house when it comes to training, diet, and stuff like that. I'm actually doing a cut right now. Before I came in and started this stream, which is why it was delayed, I did 45 minutes of cardio. I have a Stairmaster, elliptical, and a treadmill in my garage, and pretty much I had a 40-pound weighted vest on. I got some stuff from yesterday. I'm gonna see if the phone will pick it up. The dude lived, but he got shot. I'm gonna put this on my fitness channel. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it as a short on YouTube. Let me show you. Let me see. Oh, by the way, you guys can't see this thumbnail. This is the next video I'm working on about underdogs always find a way to win. That gonna be next. But let me show you this. This is what I was doing yesterday in the driveway. That, if it shows, that is me. That's 300 pounds I'm walking outside my driveway. So that right there is coming up. Oh, that's not bad. It all depends on how much you weigh. A lot of people can't even lift their body weight. It all depends on, you gotta know how to lift. And with bench pressing, it's more of a technique than just lifting. And you got to have strong triceps. A lot of people don't train their triceps. He got smoked, does baying orders. I don't know what. Oh, you talking about the brother that just got shot? Yeah, that fucking shit's funny. But yeah, I got the stuff I'm working on, guys. I'm gonna show you. Oh, well, that's good. That's so. What you can do, Cheyenne, if it's me, you weigh 136. Man, if you can bench press 185, work up to about 185, that's good. I'm 185 pounds right now. My max bench, and I haven't maxed out in a while because I haven't really been maxing out, is roughly 250. That's my max, one rep, all out max. 250. Now I'm slowly getting back to lifting heavy. And that's because of the injury I had, cervical and stuff, that I still been recovering from that squat I did a couple years ago. It takes a while. Acupuncture and stuff takes a while. So I've been focused on technique, building my frame, trying to build my biceps and triceps. Because when you want to press heavy weight, you got to have good stability muscles. You got to be stable. And just trying to lift heavy all the time, that's not the way to do it. So if you're lifting 150, I will cut the weight down to about 120. And I would do more dumbbell work. So I'll start lifting maybe 30-pound dumbbells to start off, because that's 60 pounds. 30 pounds don't seem like a lot, but 30 pounds per arm, that's 60 total pounds. I would work up 30, 40, 50, 60s. I'm pressing 80-pound dumbbells right now. It's 160 pounds, 80 per side. If you can get up to about 50-pound dumbbells and start doing reps with that shit, okay, I guarantee you your bench press will start going up, because now both sides are working equal. You can share that load. 100 pounds, 50 per arm. A bar is 45 pounds, 100 pounds each side. You probably can hit one rep max of close to 200 pounds if you can bench press 50-pound dumbbells. Like, no shit. Oh, well, you got to be careful. That means you're busting arteries. You got to be careful. But I got this coming too. Let me see. I got this coming. Can you guys see this thumbnail right here? I got that coming. I gonna be a video I got coming, and we're going to the void. I got that coming. I got those videos coming. But listen, I got one more reaction I'm gonna do, and then I'm pretty much going to just stay on for a few extra minutes, and then I'm gonna get off. Kind of let my voice rest, because I got to get to my fitness content, and I probably will work on that later on this evening. I gotta let my voice get a little break. So listen, this is the cops section. So this is stupid cops doing stupid shit to win stupid prizes. This video also came out off of police activity. Let's take a look at cops being real fucking stupid. Now, you see that? That that blatant posture he took. How he drew his gun. That see? See how he's playing and they laughing. Oh, you know. Now watch. Oh yeah. Yeah, get them, yeah. You guys see what happened, right? I'm gonna wind that back. I'm gonna wind that back. Break it back. Break it back. Now he's smiling. Hey, okay, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. So apparently they play like that all the time. But the cop inside the car, when he was putting the gun back down, somehow, some way, his finger pressed the trigger when he was going down, and he shot out the window and hit the guy right in the shoulder. Let's keep on playing this. Wait a minute, man. That's a fucked up way to start work. Buddy, get out to help him. Oh man, I'm so sorry, dog. You scarred for life. Like, oh, I've been shot. Sit me down. Sit me. He's like, oh shit, man. It's like, oh shit, bro. Yeah. Look at him like, oh man, I fucked up. That's my buddy. Oh God, hey man, don't die on me, man. Like, oh, it's a flesh room. Let me text the chief. Chief, these two was fucking around again. Oh fuck, man. Yeah, he shot him, bro. Look, instead of her renting aid, she on the motherfucking phone. That's what I'm saying. The phone. Ah, man, let me fucking get on my phone. Look, I'm gonna call the chief. Oh yeah, shit. Oh. So hey, I mean, man, he went to work and got shot by one of his buddies. You don't play like that. You just don't play like that, man. He lived a little bit of a flesh room, but he lives. All right, I cover all of my topics, so I'm gonna see it for the next couple minutes and just chat with y'all in the chat. Ask me what you want to ask me. Give y'all about 10 minutes now. I'm pretty much done. But yeah, Geetham say he's a millionaire, and the reason why I'm gonna talk about that video is because he took a shot, and you guys seen the NBA stream about small channels that got like 1,000+ subs. That when we talk about him, they wish that we were like him. He like laying in a bed, a Homer Simpson bed. It was some cringe shit. Imperfection saying his shit about people coming after him in the fake war. Let me put it to you this way. When I lay in the bed at night, I lay beside my wife every night. Big ass master bedroom with a fucking bed that reclines and incline and recline and vibrates for massage purposes, and watch a big ass TV flat screen. I'm in my office right now. Okay. I got microwave, little refrigerator in here, a trash can, Falcon shit. You can't see it. I got a green screen. Falcon shit, big TV on the wall, an old HP system that actually still works, a printer. A pull-out couch and bed that actually behind this green screen. A lot of you guys seen my cousin in chat, Luce. She's visiting. She's behind the green screen, sleeping right now. I'm like, cuz, you can go downstairs. I'm gonna be streaming. She's like, whatever, we'll be all right. Just put her fucking head on. She's behind the green screen. Both my kids down the hall got flat screen TVs, big beds in their fucking rooms with cable TV, video games. I got PS3 in this closet. My daughter got my old PS2 with a Nintendo Wii in her room. I'm gonna probably get my son my PS3. I got a PS4 and Xbox One over here behind me under my big TV in the office, right? In my room, I got 2 Nintendo Switches, old one and a Nintendo Switch 2, right? And then downstairs, I have an Xbox 360, all right? Outside of my garage, where I got TVs, because I watch TV when I'm training sometimes, it's cable in the fucking garage. I'm probably going to put an old PlayStation out there. Like, I don't have to be rich or to do content or have a big channel to be living. And that's the mistake that people make. Oh, well, you got 1,000 subs. You're poor. No, I just don't devote my time on this fucking website every day because I have shit to do in the real world. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so my name's not engraved on the door. I had plaques made. So sometimes if it's people in the neighborhood and I'm helping them train, and I'm like, hey, well, just come to my office, and some of my neighbors, when they come in, down on my garage door, it's to keep me motivated. It got Savar Matner, personal trainer, and then that's my shit in the garage. And up here, it got office on my door. And this I have a 4-bedroom home, so this room I just converted to my office, right? So yeah, I have plaques on both my doors. Yeah. So like I say, guys, there are people that make content that has like a sub 2,000, 3,000 channel and have tons of money. They don't have to have a huge channel. The channel doesn't make the revenue. If you already got revenue, you don't have to have a huge channel. I purely do this for a hobby. I don't ever see myself having a real huge 100,000 sub channel. Not even my fitness channel is gonna get that big because guess what? That market is super saturated. You got shout out to Jeff Nippert. Good to see you back making content. You got Jeff Nippert, loudmouth, parrot ass, Greg Doucette, who just dropped the worst testosterone video ever. You got fucking goddamn Scott Herman, Jeff Cavalier, fucking gravity transformation. Like that market is super saturated. I doubt I'm gonna get anywhere close to those type of subs. Yes, okay. Let's talk about that real quick. I have no problem with that. Okay, so yeah, I appreciate it. So here's the thing about Ryu, and people take this out of context. And I appreciate all the comments on the video. Even Ryu is Even Ryu. Ryu can beat Krillin, and I'm going to tell you why. Not good Ryu. I even said I think Krillin can get good Ryu because that Ryu is conservative. He holds back a lot of power. He's not unhinged. Okay, Krillin is strong, but see, people in that Krillin like, but Krillin can punch him out and then do this and do that. But people are underestimating Ryu because they don't see Ryu flying and shooting big ass Kamehameha beams and shit. It doesn't always work like that. Ryu has superhuman strength. Krillin is a human. Ryu has a lot of punching force. We have seen Ryu has many feats. Ryu walks everywhere. He is super strong. Do I think, well, that's you. Do I think Krillin can best him? Yes. Even Ryu, not so much. I'm not going to say Krillin couldn't beat even Ryu, but people looking at, oh, well, the Destructo, this is instant KO. Well, he got to hit him first. I don't think Ryu going to just stand there and let a fucking disc cut him in half. Well, he can come behind him and get him. He do. Okay, that is true. That is true. But we have okay. Ryu will whoop Hercules' ass hands down. Yeah, hands down. You guys are sleeping on Ryu. Listen, y'all sleeping on Ryu. Me and my cousin had the reason why I brought that up because he was like, man, fucking Ryu can't beat Krillin. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, man, it's a forum out right now. People are comparing Ryu to Krillin. I'm like, Ryu can beat Krillin. Even Ryu. I'm like, even Ryu? Yes, absolutely. Bullshit. I'm like, Ryu can probably beat Krillin. Like, yes, Krillin is fast. Ryu is hypersonic fast. He may not be light speed fast, but he is hypersonic fast. Like, there are certain things that he can do that Krillin just can't do. And to be honest, I think Ryu is the much more better martial artist because he trains every day. He has no kids. He has, besides Ken and a couple of friends that he's just fond of from the fighting world, he has no family attachments. Ryu is like that one guy you don't want to just sleep on because he's Ryu. That's like saying Krillin can whoop Shin Akuma. No, he can't. Bullshit. 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 Like, good Ryu, yes. Ryu, I'm not going to sit there and say that. That's why I say I think it'll come down to a tie. I'm giving both of them a tie. I'm not saying that Ryu will just outright whoop Krillin up and down the goddamn road. I'm not finna play with you right now. I'm not doing that. Okay, let's do this real quick. Yeah, so if you look at all the Street Fighter films, you look at Seth, right, from Street Fighter 4. Yeah, you look at Seth from Street Fighter 4. Krillin ain't fucking with that. That dude got too many techniques. He can teleport too. Like the dude can vanish and come, he can teleport. Krillin's not beating Bison. You think Krillin can beat Bison? The dude can teleport. Like, y'all are sleeping on fucking. Alright. Okay. Y'all sleeping on fucking goddamn Ryu, I'm telling you. Just keep on sleeping on him. keep on sleeping on him. That's okay. Somebody even said that, and this is on Facebook, Yusuke Urameshi will get beat. And listen, I like Krillin. I actually like Krillin. Fucking. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even Ryu will crush Krillin. Matter of fact, the good Ryu, what's he called? The Detsu, the one that beat Cell when he converted the Sasui no Hado into good and he finally overcame the Sasui no Hado. That Ryu, that is like Ultra Instant Ryu, the pure Ryu. Krillin not gonna beat that form of Ryu because he overcame the Sasui no Hado. He purged that who became Karge in Street Fighter V, which that he's not known as Shin Evil Ryu, but it's Evil Ryu manifested into a humanoid form, which is technically Shin Ryu. Okay, so stop. So everybody's sleeping on Yusuke Urameshi. Krillin's not beating Demon Yusuke Urameshi. Demon form Yusuke is an S-class demon. S-class is like a Super Saiyan in fucking Dragon Ball. He isn't beating the S-class demon. I'm sorry. Yeah. Maybe regular Yusuke. Maybe. But not S-class. I'm sorry. I'm like, I like Krillin. I play with him on fighters. I like the way he moves. I like Krillin. Krillin doesn't solo Yu Yu Hakusho. Sui Shinobi, the Soul, not the Soul Reaper, which I'm thinking about, I guess you call him Demon. It's been a while since about Yusuke, right? The Spirit Detective, Sui Shinobi. Yeah, go ahead. Hey man, go. Y'all can use the clips. I don't care. And you can fucking react to a random. Look, you go ahead and try to roast me, motherfucker. And make sure you tag me so I can laugh, motherfucker. Asshole. But Sui Shinobu, right, was like S-class. He was the strongest spirit detective before Yusuke. And then was the female that came in after Shinobi went crazy, right? It's been a while since I watched it. But that Shinobi is like Super Saiyan strong. Like, that's why there's classes to this shit. Like, that Shinobu would probably hang with Frieza. Not saying he would have whooped Frieza, but yeah, he mastered the sacred energy. Exactly. He was S-class. I mean, he basically had so much power that when demons got close to you guys seen in Cheyenne, he was pretty much vaporizing demons that was like B class and less that got too close to his energy. That's how strong he was. That's like the Aizen video. People like, oh, the fucking Goku. Goku can be Aizen. Yujiro, are you talking about from Baki? No, that's Jushiro. Who there's a lot of characters. What show is he from? Because like I say, that's a lot of anime you guys watch I ain't seen yet. Yujiro. Why that name sound so fucking familiar? Yujiro. Because I'm thinking about Baki. That name sound familiar. But that's like Goku and Sosuke Aizen. Fucking goddamn Goku got ultra instinct. He can be Sosuke Aizen. Not the whole Yoku form, he can't. The guy's immortal. He's immortal. And he can basically take over the creature from Baki. Oh, Baki's dad? Oh, listen. That's what I'm talking about. Yujiro. That's what I thought. Yujiro Hamba. That's what I thought about that. Yeah, Baki. Yeah, that was from another show. Oh man, Iryu versus Yujiro. Oh my Jesus. Man, I love Yujiro. Oh fuck, and Baki be back this Thursday. I can't wait to watch it. Man, I'm gonna have to go with Yujiro. Listen. Now, had it been Akuma versus Yujiro, I gotta go with Akuma. But I think Yujiro got Ryu because of age, experience, and he embraces his evil. He doesn't care. Like, he doesn't care. Oh, Invisible crushes. Yeah, Invisible crushes him. But everybody got me about the Goku video. Listen. Even pre-Hogyoku Aizen can beat Goku. Why? For the points that I said. Yes, he got Hado number 33 and then Hado number 30 and all that other shit. Hado number 90 and the binding spells, Rikujikoro and all that shit. Right? Aizen is a master. He's like 3 times as strong as fucking captains. But his Zanpakuto, you know goddamn well Goku gonna stand there. Just go ahead whenever you're ready to attack. And Aizen pull his sword and just go, all right, shatter. He got him. Unless Goku hits him immediately with something very strong. Aizen got him. Once he says shatter, Hirakusuki, it's over. I mean, Goku can't whoop everybody. He just can't. That's like Byakuya Kuchiki. If Goku let Byakuya use his Zanpakuto and go Bunkai, yeah, Aizen one shots. I say Hirakusuki. That's how number 90. Shatter. Not Senbon Sakura. What's Aizen's sword name? I get him confused sometimes. Byakuya Kuchi. Senbon Sakura is Byakuya's. What's his goddamn son, Pato? I just had said the motherfucker. God damn it, it's gonna fucking work my goddamn nerves. God damn it. What the fuck is his fucking? Yeah, I fucking for some reason that fucking thing. The fuck is this? I'm Pato. I can't see y'all right now because I hopped off of the thing. I'm looking online. Oh yeah, Kyosu. What was it? Fucking yeah. Kyokatsui Getsu. Yeah, but I'm like for some reason I couldn't Kyokatsui. Yeah, I think yeah. Kyokatsui Getsu. Like, yeah. Because sometimes Senbon Sakura Kyokatsui Getsu, I get them mixed up. Yeah, right? But people gave me hell about that. If Byakuya Kuchiki gets into that spear with Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi, he manifests all them blades, it slows down the opponent's speed. They get slower. Okay. And then he can pretty much fight with, I'm like, it's just certain techniques that Goku ain't gonna fucking touch with. Head Captain Yamamoto can set everything on fucking fire. Like he set a whole battlefield on fire. I mean, it's there's just some things that in Bleach Goku not fucking all of Squad Zero can eradicate fucking half of Dragon Ball. Like the head captain of Squad Zero, the guy that can pretty much take a brush and mark you. He controls everything that's fucking black. And then whatever he get black on you, he controls. He can pretty much get black on you and say power level 0 and you're fucked. You're a fuck. And don't get me started about Yuaha. The guy can see into the future. He can see Goku them ain't touching those type of goddamn fires. I'm sorry, man. That's just like in Jujutsu Kaisen. The vessel of Sukuna, that demon, man, Goku ain't fucking touching that shit. Then they got the domain expansions. Man, come on, man. No, man, stop it. Stop. You die-hard Dragon Ball fans, you gotta, Goku and Vegeta can't whoop everybody. It's virtually impossible. Mario, if Mario get the superstar, he is untouchable. Do you understand what that means? He is untouchable. He can basically one-hit Goku. Super Sonic with the Chaos Emeralds and the Super Chaos Emeralds. Goku ain't touching all that shit. They're practically gods at that point. Like gods. Die Hard. He's not touching that. I am sorry. Ain't gonna happen. And don't even give me. And we're gonna do the Marvel because there's new stuff now. We're gonna do the Marvel and DC stuff again real soon. Yes. Like, okay, the One Punch Man stuff. And I gotta give props to NBA on this because yes, we all know One Punch Man is a gag character, but his gimmick is one punch. You mean Goku gonna beat the guy that can beat you in one punch? That's his character. One punch. Goku ain't whoop nobody strong with one punch. I ain't talking about fucking Nappa and the Ginyu Force. I'm talking about like a Frieza. No. Now Frieza knocked out Goku in one punch. Black Frieza, well, yeah, Black Frieza came and fucking hit Goku and knocked him out of Ultra Instinct and knocked Vegeta out of fucking Ultra Ego. One Punch Man will own Goku. One Punch Man done fought literal gods. And listen, Solo Leveling is another one. Stop it. Goku isn't beating Saitama. He's a gag character. His gimmick is one punch. Goku doesn't stand a chance in hell of beating Saitama. Not one chance in absolute hell. Yes. The only way Goku will beat Saitama, he will have to have an ultimate attack. And when I say ultimate, it will have to be some that can literally he can punch. I'm talking about like how Gogeta and Broly had that universal punch and the universe is shattered. It'll have to be an attack that he can manifest in his fists to hit Saitama with. To pretty much to knock him through multiple universes. Like literally, it had to be something like that. But Goku's not beating Saitama. It's not gonna happen. I got a couple more minutes, guys. It's not gonna happen. Like there's just beings that exist, right? But you have the diehard Dragon Ball fanatics that believe because Goku has Ultra Instinct and that he can dodge at will and all that, he can't be touched. Well, okay. There are characters that don't have to touch him that can just look at him and vaporize. That I agree with. I agree with that. That's true. Like, there are some characters that Goku isn't going to beat. I'm not even random. I'm not. But listen, guys, I'm about to get off of here. It's been fun. If I have time on Friday, I'm going to try to come back. But be on the lookout for those other 2 videos. And then once I get my fitness channel revamped, I'm going to start tagging and linking the channel in the chat. So you guys can go over there right now. There's a couple of videos. I'm probably going to redo those videos. So they will be coming off the site temporarily. And I'm going to re-upload it with a better insight on some things. And then I'm going to start pumping out some serious content on that channel as well. And if it's going to be any fitness reaction, it'll be on that channel. Other than that, I appreciate you guys coming out to hang out with me for 2 hours. I'm going to let my throat get a little bit of a break. I'm actually going to go do some more cardio for about 45 minutes and then come back in here. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Let my voice rest and do my fitness content. But I appreciate you guys for coming out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're gonna get this back going really, 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 really good. But I appreciate you, man. All right, Cheyenne. The next live stream gonna probably be laid back. We're gonna talk about some topics. I'm hoping that we'll have some Iran stuff figured out. I'm gonna be looking online for any drama that you guys might find interesting. And of course, keep my eye close to the anime spirit things and any other reactions that I can see that you guys might like. Till the next live stream, you guys stay safe. And your boy, Savar Matner. All right, one. Peace.